How y'all doing? Here's a shot of the passenger side. Somebody was asking me about header clearance. No, you got plenty of room in there to fit the headers and everything. All you gotta do is get a big hammer and beat the ever-living shit out of it. Got the shift linkage off. Still using them aluminum plates for stuff. That jack ain't actually doing nothing, it's just sitting there. Still gotta undo the cross member. I got one side unbolted, I still gotta do this side. Torque converter bolts. And yeah, that's a real small torque converter. So I want to know who is the jerk that tightened these bell housing bolts. Oh yeah. That sucks. There we go. Converter's loose. I'm starting on the bell housing bolts. I gotta get them two trans cooler lines right there, and I gotta cut all the zip ties off of the shift linkage that's hanging right here, and get the shift linkage out of the way, and cut the zip ties that just make sure the transmission stays put. Yeah, get the cross member out of the way. I don't know if I mentioned bell housing bolts, that's kind of important. Drive shaft's already gone. Got that taped up so it ain't leaking everywhere. That looks loose. It ain't, but it is. That's weird. I'll have to look at that. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. That's going on the other truck, so it can be loose. It don't matter. I'll have to make sure it's tight. Maybe put a lock washer on there or extra zip tie or two. Okay, so yeah, I'm still in the process of taking the tranny out. It's getting there. You can't get to them top two bell housing bolts at all from up here because I've moved the engine back farther than it's supposed to be, like 2 inches. So that makes things suck. Well, I would say that was easy, but it's not. At least it's got a little tiny converter where that don't weigh as much. But that's a 3,000 RPM converter. It flash stalls around 3,500. And that transmission has had a really hard life. And it's dirty. That's like I never cleaned that up. It's just been in the truck. I mean, I pulled it out with the engine probably 5 times and never cleaned it. Even when I, went through and put a shift kit in it and did a bunch of stuff to it, I never cleaned it. So that's going to go in the work truck, not the converter. That's staying with this truck, but that's going in the work truck. So right now I need to, the engine's stable. I got it held by a couple ratchet straps, one on each side. So the engine ain't going nowhere. I just now unhooked the battery because I forgot, but it doesn't really, I didn't do anything electrical. So yeah, the engine's good where it's at. The drive shaft's out of it, so all I got to do is pick up all the tools and everything from around it, put it down on the ground and clean up in there and push it in there, and then get the work truck in here, take transmission out, put that one in, get it out of here, pull this one back in here, put the work truck transmission into this, put it all back together. Shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, that's what I've been up to.